EA Sports. It's in the game.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Bisons of Mexico City. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. But right away, they'll change the look. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Buffalo 18.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
That's taken it around the 40. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Harris starts the drive on the ground, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
11,
Burrow looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now back to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Gay is on for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4. You look at this Raiders defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We've got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
To throw on 3rd down, Beal. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Ready, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Here we go.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, they lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is Harris. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8. Now Burrow. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple and a 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Street.
They'll send a receiver motion to the right.
Chop 60, chop 60.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'm one, ready?
They'll run with Gibbs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
I'm one, ready?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Harris fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Burrow on play action. On the move to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Evan Ingram with career touchdown number 60. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And route is on here in this first half. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Here we go.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Najee Harris, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And his throw here's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Now it's Burrow. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
They hand this off to Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's brought down, but not before gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Run tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll fight his way down right to the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, Chris!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Raiders have got him. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And we all know how talented this guy is. There's signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now here's a throw that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and 3rd and 8 now.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Warriors 70. Seven Pirates. Panther 11.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
Mims in motion right.
60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Gibbs straight ahead. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has
come. Gun. Stop. 11 empty. Stop.
on second down. Here's Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
A 32-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs. The end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Cup 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
17 yards. That's good. 4.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Mexico City, first down.
He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
79 Broncos. Riggs.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start the drive with Harris, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Harris running straight ahead. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. When this all gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And here's Ryan Wright now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Well, these guys are not going to go out their tails between their legs. Keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0s. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
18, 5 here. Dragon 60. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Nineteen tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 33 yards that time.
Good for A.
Here we go. Strike.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trap 60. Sixty Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's been the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 29. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Back to throw now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Warrior 70.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, Brad. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for keep the drive alive. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Las Vegas, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Mexico City, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.